Welcome to the practice. Today is our 23rd day on this 26 days of yoga and meditation. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so let's go ahead and get comfortable on our seat as much as you can. Let the shoulders release down away from the ears. The rib cage lift up. Let the sit bones connect you to the earth. And align your head above the spine as you close your eyes. Take a few seconds here to just really arrive into your seat. Transition to your breath and just kind of feel how the breath is moving. Take your right hand to your belly, left hand to your heart space. And we'll take a couple of rounds of deep breathing here. So inhale as much as you can into your lungs. Inhale through the nose, let the breath release. Again, inhale. And then we exhale. Bring your palms together in front of the heart. It's always grateful for this practice, grateful that we can step on the mat. So with much gratitude, we'll inhale, open the mouth, let the breath release. One more time, inhale, flush it out. On your next exhale, bow down, chin into the chest. Okay, let's come into our child's pose. Hands to the top of the mat, knees together, ideally. And exhale, move your hips back. Navel in and up, inhale, come on up, shoulders over wrists, slight lean of the pelvis forward, but do press the hands down. Exhale into your child's pose. Inhale, come on up, again, pressing the earth away, press into the base knuckles, finger pads, navel in and up, exhale back. So keep moving forward and back. So feeling the body in different directions, forward and to the back of the mat. Okay, so now bring your hands closer to you, bring your knees underneath the hips again. We're going to come to standing. So keep your toes tucked under and then rise up. Okay, so here you're on your knees and then reach your arms out, draw the navel in. Imagine there's a block between your heels and block between your inner thighs. And shoulders roll, just rotate your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze your fingers in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Good. Rotate your wrists. And then the opposite way. Rotating in the opposite direction. Good. And reach your arms up, hug the navel in, interlace the fingers, push your palms up, breathe. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, arms behind you, hands behind you, interlace the fingers, open the chest, chin up. Exhale, draw the chin in the chest. Again, draw the chin up. Exhale, draw the chin into the chest. One more, inhale up. Exhale, chin in. Okay, bring your head up. And now we're going to bring your hands down. Shoulders over your wrist. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of feet down. Good. So from here, press the hands down into the earth. Slight lift of the navel. And then lift the right knee into the chest. Exhale. And right knee drops back underneath the hip. Again, exhale in. And drop the knee, gaze up. Exhale. Into the chest. and down, looking straight ahead when the knee comes down. Exhale, in, inhale down. Okay, tuck your left toes under for stability, and now take your right leg in circles, in from the hip joint. 2, 3, 4, 5, and the opposite way. Rotating the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Then hug the right knee into the chest. And then plant the right foot forward. Take the back knee back. Shoulders back. Untuck the back toes. And a 2, 3. Let the left hip slightly dive forward, but do keep the skin firm on the left side on the hip. 4, 5. Tuck the back toes under. Take the top leg back. Underneath the hips. Hands back underneath the wrist right above, underneath your shoulders. Wrap your forearms in, press the hands down. Okay, so from here now, keep your toes tucked under, left knee into the chest. Left knee drops underneath the hip. Again, exhale, hug it. Inhale down. Exhale, hug it. Inhale down. Exhale, hug it. Inhale down. And exhale, hug it. Inhale down. Now circle that hip out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so bring that leg forward to the top of the mat. Take the back knee back a little bit. Untuck the back toes and let the right hip dive forward. You're on your fingertips, shoulders back, gazing ahead. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Tuck your back toes under. Take the front leg back. Exhale to your child's pose. And then turn your palms up if you can. Elbows drop, palms up in your child's pose. And take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Inhale, gaze ahead. So shoulders over wrists and then knees back. Press the earth away with your hands. You want to feel the earth beneath you underneath those hands and press the earth away. Pull navel in. So you want to feel this is your modified plank, okay? So this is your modified plank. So some days this works for me. Some days I might go to the full plank with my knees up. It's honoring where you are. So hug the hips together, navel in and up towards each other, hugging the hips towards each other. Pull navel in, pressing the other way. Okay. Okay. And then bend the elbows, shoulders back, and roll down. Forehead to the mat. Just start to shake your hips a little bit. Okay. So hands underneath the shoulders. Roll your shoulders up. Elbows hug in. And then draw the navel in and up, in and up. Okay. So inhale, now feel the top of the head. You're going to glide the top of the head towards the front of the room. Just glide it forward. And then your head and your shoulders will come up. Your shoulders back. You can keep your feet on the mat. But do press the hands down and then try to pull your hands apart. And that's 2, 3, 4. So this is low cobra. Now, if your low back is okay, we might come up a little higher. Arms straight a little bit. Otherwise, go back to low cobra. 4, 5. Exhale all the way down. Forehead to the mat. Rock those hips side to side. Okay. Tuck your toes under. Hands underneath the shoulders. And then rise up to your knees. Exhale to your child's pose. Elbows drop in child's pose. And we'll take a nice inhale. Feel the breath leave your body as you exhale. One more time. Exhale it out. Okay, gaze ahead now. And rise up into your downward dog. Hands pressed down. Make sure your knuckles of index fingers are pressing forward and pressing down through base knuckles, especially knuckle on your index finger. And then wrap your arms in, move your hips back. The details are really important so that we can stay grounded, still feel balanced. We're not straining. So moving the hips back, navel in and up. You may bend the knees if you have tight backs. Okay, breathe on it too. Breathe. Keep those arms wrapped in towards the armpit. 4, 5. Now bend knees and walk, step to the top of the mat. Half forward fold. So on your fingertips, flat back it. So hips move back. You can micro bend the knees, inward in, half forward fold. Then exhale, full forward fold. Belly in and up. And the head rock here. Again, be mindful. You can always micro bend the knees a little bit if you're feeling super tight on your lower back. Head releases down. Move your head side to side. Good. Inhale. Flush it out through your mouth. Bend knees. Ground the feet, arms to side as you rise up. So lifting the rib cage up off the pelvis. Palms to the top. Feel the feet on the earth. Rising up. Then exhale, hands to your heart. Okay. So let's step to the top of the mat. And bring your feet underneath your hips. Bend knees and straighten the legs. You want to feel that firmness in your legs. Skin tone into the bones. Four corners of the feet press down, inner arches lift up. Okay. Now, Surya Namaskar A. So inhale, arms up, palms together or palms apart. Exhale, bend the hips, fold up. Full forward fold. Now navel in and up as you come into your half forward fold. So again, fingertips, hands to your shins. If you have flexibility in your back body, hands flat, but gazing ahead. Exhale, bend knees and move your feet back into plank again. So remember, knees drop if it's too much. Shoulders back, forearms wrap in, pull navel in and up. Firm the legs, muscles into the bones. On the next exhale, let's all do a modified chaturanga. So knees drop to the back of the mat. Shoulders roll up and then back. Elbows bend. Keep the front ribs drawn in. Lower yourself down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Shoulders lift up. Elbows hug in. Draw the navel in and up. Inhale, glide the crown of the head towards the front of the room. And let's 2, 3, or full cobra. Arms longer. 4, 5. Exhale, lower down. Quick shake to your hips. Tuck your toes under, press up onto your knees. Exhale, hips move back. And rise up into your down dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale. Bend knees, step to the top of the mat. Half forward fold, flat back it, navel up. Exhale, full forward fold. Bend knees, arms to side as you rise up. Ground the feet, lift up. Palms together, exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, so feet grounded. Lift into the rib cage. Again, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bend at the hips, fold up. Inhale, halfway up. Feeling the nice long spine. Feeling the navel lifting up. Exhale, hands down, plank. So your plank, shoulders over wrists, knees dropped or knees up. Then exhale to your full chaturanga or knees drop chaturanga. Inhale to low cobra, full cobra, or up dog where you're on your hands and the tops of feet, shoulders back. Then exhale up into your down dog. Head is relaxed here in your down dog. Take 2 more breaths. Good. Now bend knees, step to the top of the mat. Half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Bend knees. Arms to side. Rise up all the way up. Arms together. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Flush it out. Give your hands a shake. Give your arms a shake. We're going to do it again. So you can really feel your body moving in space and in time. And just really feel your breath and your body moving. So ground the feet. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up with your breath to your half forward fold. Exhale, hands down, plank. Shoulders over wrist. Pull navel in. Exhale to your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, low cobra. Exhale to your down dog. Connect to the breath. If your mind is wandering, connect to your breath. And then let the breath guide you into your body. Get now, bend knees, step to the top of the mat. Half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Bend knees, ground the feet, arms to the side, rise up. Palms together, exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's step to the middle of the mat and then have your feet underneath your hips. Hands to hips. Now bend the knees and then straighten the legs. Again, the four corners of feet are so important. Base of big toe, little toe, inner heel, outer heel, and lift the inner arches up towards the top of towards the crown of the head. Shoulders back, gaze is important. So gaze straight ahead. Feel the midsection of the body wrapping in towards the navel. So drawing the navel in, the rib cage knitting in towards the midline. So from here, now bring your right heel up, open the right hip out, maybe your right ankle to your left inner ankle. Maybe that's phase one. Phase two, a little higher, not on the knee, but below the knee. And then phase three, maybe you take your right hand and press the right leg into the left inner thigh. Hug the thigh bone and the foot together. Reach your heart up. Good. Now, if you feel balanced here, we take our hands behind, interlace the fingers, open the chest and the chin. Lift the rib cage up. 3, 4, 5. Good. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your right leg forward. From the hips towards each other. Knee high as you can, or maybe up high as your hip. Then exhale, we're going to straighten the right leg over to the left side. Crisscross the legs. So make sure you feel balanced. Your feet are wide as you can. Ideally, heels behind your toes, and toes are facing forward. So hands to hips. Inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, let's micro bend the knees a little bit, bend at the hips, and then move your hips back, fold forward. So be mindful as you go down. Always go to the wall if you need support for balance poses. Then take your hands down. Exhale. Fold down at the hips and breathe. Good. Now to come up, be mindful. We bend the knees. So the last thing to come up is your gaze. So you want to just come up very slowly and then pull navel in, ground the feet, hands to hips, slowly rise up. And the head up. Okay, separate your feet out. Back again, feet underneath the hips, ground the feet, again, lengthen up, shoulders back. Draw the front ribs in. Left knee comes up, left hip opens out. Walk your left heel to your right inner ankle. Option 1. Option 2, a little bit higher, below the knee. Or maybe even higher. Press that foot into the leg, the standing leg, then the leg into the foot. Reach your rib cage up. Again, if you need wall support, you can go to a wall and use your hand to place one hand on the wall. That's an option. Okay. So from here, bring your hands behind, interlace the fingers, open the chest, lift up. 1, 2, 3, ground to that standing foot. 4, 5. Bring your left leg forward. And then squeeze the hips to the midline, left knee up a little bit high. Then exhale, right foot, left foot over to the right side. So crisscross the legs, left leg over to the right side. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Micro bend the knees, bend at the hips, fold down, very slowly coming down. Exhale down. Once you come down, bring your hands down, exhale. At the spine, release, breathe, and a 2. Breathe. 4. 5. Good. Bend knees. Again, your gaze is the last thing to come up. You want to feel the feet underneath you. Hands to hips. Navel in and up as you rise up. Okay. Separate your feet out. Now shake off your legs. And we'll step to the top of the mat. So ground the feet. Hug the hips in. Inhale, arms up. Hook your thumbs at the top. Exhale, lean to your right. And a 2. 3. 5. Then inhale, rise up. Exhale to the other side. And a 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, come on up. As you exhale, arms out, bend knees, fold forward. Exhale, fold up. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Inhale, gaze up. Now hands down, move your legs back into downward dog. In your down dog, bend one knee, bend the other knee. Just kind of walk the dog. Stay in down dog for a few breaths. You can even come to child's pose if it's too much. Okay, one more breath here. If you're in child's pose, maybe you join us back in down dog. So wrap your arms in, pull navel in and up. Take your right leg up behind you. Okay, right inner thigh hugs in. And then maybe you bend the right knee. And then make sure your hands are plugged in, arms wrapped in before you open that hip up. Right knee up to the sky. And keep breathing in a 2, 3, 4, 5. Square the hips back, pull belly in as you land the right foot back down. Again, hands plug in, arms wrap it. Now left leg up behind you. Good. Bend the left knee, open the hips, keep your arms together. Left knee opens. And then square the hips and draw the left foot back down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Drop to your knees. Exhale, move your hips back in your child's pose. Then inhale, gaze up. Now bring your right foot to the top of the mat. Front knee over your ankle. Ground the front heel down. Okay. So in your low lunge, on your fingertips, shoulders back. Either you stay here or pick up the back knee and then press the back heel back, another option. Or we're going to come on up with us rising up to our feet. So make sure on your back toes, front heel press down, belly in. Reach your arms up. And kind of draw the rib cage up. Little fingers turn in. And then keep the front heel above the ankle. Breathe. On a 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, hands down. And from here, step your right leg back into down dog. Or you can go into child's pose. Now bend one knee, bend the other knee. Okay, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, drop to your knees. And now step your left foot to the top of the mat. And on your fingertips, shoulders back, heart forward. Breathe. On a 2, 3, 5. Okay, pick up the back knee. You're on your back toes. Squeeze in the sides. Gaze ahead. So you might be staying in this pose. Press the front heel down. If you feel steady, we're going to rise up. So it's important to keep the knee, front knee above your ankle, press the back heel back, front ribs drawn in, little fingers. So rotate in to feel the upper back around a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, hands down. And then take your top leg back into down dog. In down dog, bend one knee, bend the other knee. Okay. Stay in down dog. Or we go into our plank and chaturanga. You can always modify it and come to up dog or low cobra or full cobra. Inhale up into plank, navel in and up. Exhale to your chaturanga. Inhale up dog or low cobra. Exhale to down dog. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Bend knees, step to the top of the mat. Half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Bend knees, arms to side, rise up. Hands to the exhale, hands to your heart. Release your arms by your side. Give your shoulders a rotation. 1, 2, 3, and the opposite way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's step to the middle of the mat again. And then bring your feet, turn to the long side of the mat. Feet wide, wide as maybe if you would extend your arms out, wide as your wrists. Or shorter, but not wider than your wrists. Okay, bring the heels and toes out, heels and toes out. Okay, as looking down, bend the knees. Make sure your knees, try to align your knees over your ankles, not past your ankles. Make sure your knees and toes point in the same direction. Now hands to your hips, engage your pelvic floor. Draw the pelvic floor up, navel in and up, hands to the hips, and then just pulsate the legs up and down, knees open, and you bend the knees a little bit. Knees straighten and bend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now stay upright, your spine upright, pull navel in, engage the pelvic floor. Take your right forearm to your right thigh, shoulders back, and then take your left hand back, hand to the back of the head, hold here, and a 2, 3, keep the knees pressing back behind you. 4, 5, bring your hands to your hips, and then slowly straighten the legs. Inhale, exhale. Now bend the knees again, make sure your knees are pressing towards the back of the room, engage the pelvic floor, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So stay in the knee bend position, left forearm to your left thigh, roll the shoulders back, front ribs drawn in, and then take your right arm back, hand to the back of the head and breathe. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Both hands to the hips, and then rise up. Good work. Toe heel into the midline. And let's step to the top of the mat. So feet are back underneath the hips. Now, bend knees, hands to your thighs. Exhale. Chin in on the chest, upper back rounds like cat. Inhale, shoulders back, heart forward into cow. Exhale in. Chin in the chest. Inhale forward. Exhale in. Inhale forward. Exhale in. So staying in cat. From here, exhale, fall forward now. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out through your mouth. Bend knees. Arms to side. Rise up all the way up. Exhale, hands down, arms down. So either you stay here standing like you're in meditation, in a standing meditation, just being aware of your breath, your body, or move in meditation. We're going to take one more vinyasa. So your choice. So either way, ground through your feet, lifting up to the crown of the head, engaging the navel. Take an inhale. Flush it out through your mouth. We're moving, move with me. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the hips, fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Find your plank, whether it's you drop your knees or not. Exhale, knees drop, chaturanga, full chaturanga. Inhale to low cobra, up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Breathe deeply. Bend knees, step to the top of the mat. Half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Bend knees, arms to side, rise up. Palms to the exhale, hands to your heart. And arms release down. Take an inhale. Let it go. Let's come on down to our backs. On your back, hands to shins, hug the knees into the chest. Roll side to side. Good. Plant your feet down. Your heels are underneath your knees. Arms by your side, palms down. Okay. Now we're going to bring the hands up. So your elbows are alongside the rib cage and fingertips reaching up. You can tuck the shoulders under, like wrap under the shoulders a little bit. So from here now, exhale, draw the belly button down. We're going to engage our legs, muscles in the legs, form the muscles into the bone, feet press down, navel down. Inhale, lift the hips up, pressing the feet down, lift the hips up, back of the head on the mat. On that exhale, roll down from your upper back, mid back, lower back, down all the way. We'll do that twice more. Exhale, belly button down, lift the hips up, tuck your shoulders under, stay on the back of the head, make sure your knees are not falling apart. To the sides, press the big toe down to keep that knee firm. Exhale from your upper back, mid back, lower back, all the way down. And exhale, belly button down. Ground the feet, lift up. Think of a block. Imagine there's a block between your feet and your legs. Stay on the back of the head and breathe on it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down to the mat. Okay. So from your soles of feet together, knees out wide, hands to the inner thighs. Now rock your hips side to side. Good. Now bring your knees up. Your feet are wide now, knees bend, feet flat on the mat, and feet are wide. Arms to the sides, bend the elbows. Move your legs side to side. Good. Walk the feet, legs in. Pick up the legs, hands the backs to the legs. Bend the knees and straighten the legs. Bend knees and straighten. Bend knees and straighten. Bend knees and straighten. Rotate your ankles. 1, 2, 3. Opposite way. 1, 2, 3. Move your toes. Heels up and down. Good. Exhale, hug knees into the chest. Hands to shins, hug the knees in. And roll all the way side to side. Just rock side to side. Massaging the back. Okay. Now navel in and up, chin in the chest. We're going to roll up. And then come to your sit bones again. Straighten the legs in front of you, spine above the pelvis. Lift up off the lower back. So use your back muscles, just kind of upper back muscles. Lift up. And then lifting up the lower belly. Hands down. Inhale. Exhale. Belly button in. Just slowly bend at the hips. You may not dump into your lower back, but keep your heart forward. So you might have your hands slightly right by your knees or go forward. Exhale. And breathe into final surrender. Let the shoulders relax. Back of the neck, the muscles are relaxed. Again, inhale. Flush it out through the mouth. Then inhale, head up. And then come on up. Okay, let's come to our final seat. Sitting on our sit bones, move your shoulders a little bit. And then drop the shoulders down away from the ears, lift through the crown of the head. Make sure you're on your sit bones. Now take your right hand to your belly, left hand to your heart space. Drop into your breath. Let your mind become light as the breath. And let your body become light as the breath. And take a deep breath here. Inhale. Open the mouth. Let it go. One more time. Inhale. Allow the breath to draw you inwards. Here again, once again, we express gratitude for this practice, and gratitude for this body. When we're grateful, we don't take things for granted. And the gratitude, when we live through gratitude, we don't take things for granted. Like taking this body for granted, taking this life for granted. Because we know that things can change, life can change. So today, now, practice, take this gratitude, awareness, gratitude off the mat and notice where we're taking things for granted. The relationships that we're taking for granted, material things we're taking for granted. We're taking nature, the resources around us for granted. Become mindful. How much are we taking things for granted? But starting from our own inner inquiry, how much we're taking our own bodies and our life for granted, and then moving it outwardly. So right now, as you stay in this moment, let this gratitude expand for you, appreciating what we have and not taking this body, this breath, this life for granted. Bring your palms together in front of the heart, fully appreciating this moment. We inhale, exhale through the mouth. Let gratitude guide you through the rest of the day. One on the next inhale. Inhale. As you exhale, bow down. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you tomorrow.